For those concerned, I'm not dying. I just washed my face prior to this video. Okay. A person made a video about how Pan-Americanism is improbable in response to my basic ideology of Pan-Americanism. I would like to say Pan-Americanism is improbable, but it's certainly possible, especially being that we do have an agreement that could be utilized to more properly nurture a Pan-American system with freedom of association, things like that. Okay, and economic empowerment of the various countries in the Americas through better trade agreements. Now, that being said, what I would like to point out, third positionism is dead, and I will explain why. The truest expression of third positionism has been relegated to personal belief systems for personal individuals. It's not even really organized. Third positionism is being represented by anarchists, people that are pseudo-communist. These things are not third positionist. Now, I might agree with some of these things, okay? I would actually say nationalist communism, there's nothing that terribly wrong with it. It's not really that bad. I might even agree with a lot of it, but that doesn't make it third positionism. Third positionism as third positionism does not exist anymore. You have nationalist leftism, you have anarchism, you have these things. Now, the reason I believe that some European countries and even other countries of the Americas are, and I will say this, jealous of the United States. And I'll explain. Yeah, there's some things the United States does for Israel that's really loathsome, okay? But I will say this, having had to work with Latin Americans very much, especially when I was homeless, I did a lot of day labor with Guatemalans and Mexicans. What people don't understand, despite for two groups in America, and these groups are a group from Eastern Europe that claims to be from the Middle East. You can use your imagination with that one. And the other group is from Sub-Saharan Africa. You can use your imagination with that one. Most groups in America have integrated very well into the greater American ideology and greater American culture. And the United States, as many know, has excelled as an economic power, as a social power. Our human rights are excellent within the borders of the United States. We have wonderful human rights. We have a great justice system. Our justice system, actually, I would trust our justice system more than most other justice systems. There's some corruption, yes, but it's not like other systems of justice. And that's because we are based on a combination of the Roman system of law and the Anglo-Saxon common law system. And of course, some of the parts of the country that we got from France and Spain are under Napoleonic law and Spanish law, but nobody's perfect. My point is, I think what angers a lot of people from, say, Latin America and Europe and other things is they are very perplexed as to how the United States has been able to take various people from various races, even in various backgrounds, and get them to work together. What people don't get is, okay, for example, with, say, an indigenous person from Latin America. First generation, yeah, they don't integrate well. But second, third, fourth generation, they have integrated. A lot of times they'll intermarry with Caucasians, and they'll have castizo kids. Okay, what my point is this. The United States does not have magic dirt. And we have been set back a bit because we have, after 1965, we started taking in people from various parts of the world that are anti-American. Okay, not Latin America. Latin Americans are not anti-American once they get here. But we have taken in people from other parts of the world, Eastern Europe, Central Europe, Southern Europe, the Middle East, that hate America. And they have come here with the intention to destroy America. These are bad people, and we have stopped the Americanization programs. However, even that, a lot of these people, after the second, third, fourth generation, they're obviously living here for a reason, whether they hate us or not. Because they can do things here that other people can't. The other thing I would like to point out, as far as Latin Americans are concerned, the only group of Latin Americans that I have found that doesn't like America, ironically, are Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans, which are our protectorate, they're a territory of the U.S., for whatever reason, they don't like the United States. And I've always said if Puerto Rico wants independence so bad, the United States should give it to them. Anyhow, Pan-Americanism is improbable but not impossible. I think it's a lot more possible for a Pan-American Union than it is for white people to work together. Because I've worked with white people. I've worked with white nationalists. They don't like each other. It always breaks down, and this group is better than that group. The Italians are better than the Irish. The Irish are better than the Germans. The Germans are better than everybody. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked yet. If it had worked yet, World War II would have been won by the Germans, not by us. It doesn't work. That's the bottom line. And unfortunately, third positionism is dead.